2-inch.
Any drywall, any lumber that is tarped, any load that is pallets needs to be X strapped in the front.
Okay. All I'm gonna do, okay, is I'm gonna throw a diagonal across the top of that load. Okay, just like we would do with X chains on this, we're gonna do the same thing with straps. So I'm just gonna throw it diagonal, just like that. Come down, look right behind it. Lay my 2-inch ratchet, okay? Okay, just like that. All right. Now how these are, everybody ever work these?
No.
Okay. So just take it out. Make sure you don't have no twist. Take your action. Best way to do it. See how that's straight through. Okay. Come in from behind it, through, and just pull. Slide it up here. Pull tight. Get it to where it cinches down a little bit. It's not going to come loose. I'm going to take my tail and I'm going to fold it up like you were doing on the 4-inch. Just like that. Now most of these, see that loop? Come in, slide my tail in that loop right there.
And it's good?
You'll have edge protection up there though. Okay?
Edge protector is at the edge protector at the top right there.
Now you would go in and you would do another one from this side.
On this side.
The same way. So you throw a diagonal from this side, hook it, go over there, put your ratchet on.
You need to make sure like the straps are like flat against it right there, or is it?
Yeah, I don't know. They're twisted right there. I mean, that's
Alright.
Okay.
We got a whole load of drywall.
Mm-hmm.
Going to the top over. So we're going strapping?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to strap after the top?
I'll explain here in a minute.
Right, okay.
You guys got any questions? Okay. On lumber loads and drywall, or any load that has tiers to it, okay? DOT requires that we have, if it's 3 tiers high, that we have straps on the middle tier and then over the top tier. Right. Okay? Yeah. Anything over 4 foot or 4 tiers high or 3 tiers high over it, we go to the middle tier, secure the middle tier, and then over the top.
Yeah.
Unless the middle tier is over 6 foot off the deck of the trailer. Right? So that means that middle tier is actually right here. Okay? It's over 6 foot. Then I have to drop my securements to the second tier of the load. Okay? All right? That's where the gray area comes in.
So obviously you have to secure the lower tier and then the top tier on top.
Okay? But on drywall, okay, we don't tarp, and some places we don't strap drywall.
Right.
Okay? They've got tarping crews and loading crews that do it.
Oh, right.
Now, the loading crews will not tighten straps down. They will put them on, they'll put edge protection on, but they will not tighten them down. So don't think you're just grabbing it and going.
Dang.
Okay? Because if they tighten it, it's on them if it's damaged. Okay? They're not going to take that liability. All right? But they will put the straps over it, and then you'll have to always tighten them down. Okay?
Right.
All right? The other thing is, these tarps are already going to be on it. they are not gonna strap it like I was just telling you. They're gonna do straps over the top and over the top only. We're not taking the tarp off, the straps off, the tarps off, and then doing the tiers when you got 3 tiers or more high.
Yeah, 'cause
One, you can't get on the trailer on any gypsum plant.
Yeah.
You cannot get on the trailer, you can't get on the load, anything. That's why they got the loading crews there.
Yeah.
Okay?
And
So,
Plus, you'd never get the straps through the.
you could, you
Yeah.
can use a pole to push
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Okay? Lumber loads, you're gonna have to do it,
yeah.
especially if they're untarped.
Right.
If you don't meet that requirement, you will get a violation if it's untarped.
Right.
Okay? So, keep that in mind. So, what I'm gonna do, go get it out. Let me show you how we're gonna do, tighten these down on the drywall or any soft load.
Any soft load?
Any soft load. Soft load means it's an easily damaged load.
Okay.
Okay? So, these soft loads with straps on them are gonna seem like they're loose. Okay? It's all right. If you go over tightening on these soft loads would be drywall. Soft loads will be shingles,
Okay.
bags of cement, bags of mulch. You go over tightening on them, you'll bust those bags and they'll reject the load. Okay? So what I'm gonna do is, I get it all set, and I'm ready to tighten down. Okay? I just get it as tight as I can with my hand. Put my bar in, let the weight of the bar click it, if it will, okay? Once I do that, now anything, when I have my hands out here on this part of the bar, I've got a lot of leverage I can put on this. The more leverage I have, the more damage I'm gonna cause. I don't wanna do that. So on these soft loads, you're gonna keep your hand up here on this front hand, okay? This grip. I'm gonna keep it right here. Put my other hand right here. I'm gonna watch the top of that load also. Not just gonna focus here. I wanna go back and forth what I'm doing, okay? All I'm gonna do is go down, see how it's tight? I'm not barely putting any pressure on it, it's tight. I can't move it. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna click, bounce on it, until I hear that click, okay? Now, we've already tarped this, okay? But this drywall straps are all be on the outside. The best way to do it, put your hand in between the tarp and the strap, okay? Click it, bounce on it to click it, and you can keep going until you feel pressure on your hand. If you feel pressure on your hand, you just stop and you're gonna test it. And the way you're gonna test it is you're gonna put your fingers right here on the edges, up here. You're gonna put your fingers on the edges. You're gonna try to touch those edges together, okay? What I wanna do is be able to squeeze it so I get those edges about 1 inch apart from each other. If they're less than 1 inch, I need to tighten a little bit more. But if they're over 1 inch, I'm over tight already, okay? The reason I look up here is because even with the tarp, you're gonna actually see that board. If you start tightening it down, you'll see it start flexing. When you see it flex, you stop and test it, okay? That's all you're doing is squeezing the edges, trying to touch them. And you wanna be able to get them within 1 inch, right there in the inch.
Well, that's too tight then.
That's
Right
too
now.
tight.
No,
Oh.
that's why I said you do it
Oh,
up
you do
here.
it up here, yeah.
Oh, you do it up here.
It's gonna be tighter down here, seam tighter down here. Up here, this is where you want it, okay?
All right.
Does that make sense?
That makes dollars. Yep.
Okay?